Hello everyone, Marco Chiappetta for HotHardware here. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out this video review of Alienware's hot new M11x ultra portable gaming notebook. Yes, you heard me correctly. I used the words ultra portable and gaming in the same sentence. We first caught a glimpse of the M11x back at the Consumer Electronics Show in January, and we were immediately intrigued by the machine's combination of sleek form factor with gaming class hardware components. It's been a few months, but we finally have one of the machines in-house and we're ready to take it for a spin. Why don't you come along for the ride with us? The Alienware M11x is built around an 11.6-inch widescreen LCD with a native resolution of 1366 by 768. The particular model we tested is equipped with a 1GB NVIDIA GeForce GT 335M mobile GPU, an Intel Core 2 Duo SU7300 1.3 GHz processor, although in this machine it's overclocked to 1.73 GHz. It's got 4 gigs of dual-channel DDR3 RAM running at 800 MHz, a 500 gig SATA 2 7200 RPM hard drive, HD audio, and a built-in 1.3 megapixel webcam, all running under the 64-bit edition of Windows 7 Home Premium. Here's a shot of the left side of the Alienware M11x. Here you can see a Kensington lock port, a VGA output, here's a USB port, and here's a wired Ethernet jack, although we should point out it's only 100 megabit, not gigabit. That's a questionable decision on Alienware's part. You've got an HDMI output, a DisplayPort output. This thin slot is for a SIM card. You've got a 3-in-1 media reader here, and a mini FireWire port here. And if we spin things around, on this side of the machine, you have dual headphone jacks, a single microphone jack, and 2 more USB ports. Here's a shot of the front of the Alienware M11x. You can see there's not a lot going on here. The only things that really jump out are perhaps the angular look of the enclosure and these 2 lighted ports. If we spin it around to the back, not much going on here either. You can see the power port and some vents for the cooling system. We should point out the cooling system is fairly quiet. The fan does spin up and down based on load though, and it can get a little distracting, although it's not loud by any means. So here's a shot of the M11x's keyboard and touchpad area. Here at the upper left you can see some indicator lights, and there's the alien head power button / hard drive activity light. That light will actually flicker with hard drive activity. You can see the machine has a near full-size keyboard with gorgeous backlighting. There's minimal flex in the keys, and they actually feel pretty good, and that's coming from a keyboard snob. Here you can see the textured touchpad. It's indented slightly in the large wrist rest. You have true left and right mouse buttons, and some more mood lighting at the front. We also want to show you the Alienware Tact-X laser gaming mouse. This baby's very similar to Logitech's G9X and works really well. Here's an up-close and personal shot of the Alienware M11x's built-in 11.6-inch LCD. Right at the bottom here you can see the lighted Alienware logo, and at the top, although it may be tough to see, there's a built-in microphone, a built-in webcam, and next to that is a built-in activity LED, which actually shows webcam activity in certain applications. During testing, we found the LCD to be perfectly acceptable, although it's not stellar. Brightness and contrast could be better, as could the vertical viewing angle. Color uniformity is good, but we should point out that it's a glossy panel, so in certain lighting conditions, you're going to have to contend with some glare. But that's par for the course with any glossy paneled LCD. So we're going to dim the lights for just a second and show you a really cool feature built into the M11x. The application you see open on the screen right now is the Alien FX control panel. And what this application does is give users the ability to select different zones on the machine and customize the backlighting. It's really easy to use. See, I can select the Alienware logo at the top here, and then just pick a new color from the wheel, and bam, logo just changed from red to blue. We can select the keyboard, pick a new color. What do you say we try yellow here? Bam, yellow keyboard. You can also change the color of the indicator lights at the upper left, the power button, and the lights at the front. Just a real simple to use application and a real easy way to customize the machine to your liking. With an overclocked CULV Core 2 Duo, 4 gigs of RAM, a discrete GPU, and a 7200 RPM hard drive, it should come as no surprise that the Alienware M11x is a strong performer. What you see here is a 1080p MKV file of the Terminator Salvation movie playing on the M11X. We're using the NVIDIA GPU right now, and as you can see, everything's perfectly smooth. Let's turn up the volume and let it play for a bit.
There's someone here.
So as you can see, perfectly smooth, no stuttering in the sound either. Definitely a strong performing machine. So we can't very well review a gaming notebook without doing any gaming on it. So what we have here is Left 4 Dead 2 running on the Alienware M11X. We're obviously using the discrete NVIDIA GPU. We have the game running at the panel's native resolution of 1366 by 768. 4x anti-aliasing is enabled along with 16x anisotropic filtering. We also have all of Left 4 Dead's options cranked all the way up to their maximums. At these settings, the game actually runs at about 42 frames per second, which is perfectly smooth. Although if you'd like to smooth things out even more, you could obviously crank the quality down a notch or two. We should also mention that gaming on battery power is really great on the M11X. We managed to go for a little over 2 hours playing Left 4 Dead 2 on the battery, which is excellent. Battery life's obviously much longer just running office type applications. We actually tested at over 5 hours. Since we're talking graphics, we should also point out that while the M11X does have hybrid graphics, it does not use NVIDIA's Optimus technology, so the switch between the integrated Intel GPU and the discrete NVIDIA GPU is not automatic. You do have to do it manually, but we do hear Optimus is coming in a future version, so we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. For now, let's just enjoy some zombie killing. Ooh, you know that hurt. Alienware M11X notebooks are shipping now, with retail prices starting at $799. But pricing can creep north of $1,000 depending on the hardware and software options chosen. Regardless of whatever options you pick though, this is definitely a machine that's going to turn some heads, and we give it 2 big thumbs up. We hope you enjoyed this look at Alienware's M11X Ultra Portable Gaming Notebook. Once again, I'm Marco Chiappetta for Hot Hardware. I want to thank you for stopping by.